my friends, and welcome to our channel. You have already known what is Bitcoin, but what about Bitcoin Gold? If you are interested in this cryptocurrency, then this video is for you. Watch it till the end and you will not have any questions about what Bitcoin Gold is. So let's start. So what is Bitcoin Gold? Only after a few months after Bitcoin Cash hard fork, the Bitcoin blockchain is experiencing another community-driven hard fork known as Bitcoin Gold.
Bitcoin Gold helps to change the paradigm around mining on the Bitcoin blockchain. According to the founders, the Bitcoin blockchain has become too centralized. Large companies with huge banks of mining computers now mine the vast majority of Bitcoin. For the founders of Bitcoin Gold, having large companies control the Bitcoin network defeats the purpose of a decentralized ledger and peer-to-peer currencies. In response, they've initialized the Bitcoin Gold project. It's an alternate fork of the Bitcoin blockchain that implements changes that make mining more equitable. The goal of Bitcoin Gold is to create a network where anyone can become a miner with only basic hardware. As a result, Bitcoin Gold mining would be spread among many miners instead of a few large companies.
Decentralizing the Bitcoin blockchain. In the very early days of Bitcoin, ordinary computers verified and completed the proof of work needed to power the Bitcoin blockchain. However, the past several years have seen rapid development in the hardware used to mine Bitcoin.
What started as normal computers on the region Bitcoin network soon graduated to specialized rigs with graphics processing units installed to hash the proof of work faster. Today, the hardware has advanced even further. Application-specific integrated circuits now perform nearly all of the mining of the Bitcoin blockchain. These are devices built specially for Bitcoin mining that are million times better at mining than your home computer. Buying, installing and running ASICs has a high startup cost, making it difficult for the average users to get involved.
In addition, most successful Bitcoin mining operations today involve entire rooms or warehouses full of ASICs running 24 hours per week. Small-time miners simply can't complete. Bitcoin Gold's motto, "Make Bitcoin decentralized again," is a tone in Czech reference to Donald Trump's election campaign slogan.
However, it also references Satoshi's original vision for Bitcoin of peer-to-peer network where anyone could take part in the mining process. In order to change Bitcoin mining into something more equitable, Bitcoin Gold proposes changing the blockchain to eliminate ASIC mining. SHA-256 versus Equihash. The fundamental change in Bitcoin Gold is choosing different hashing algorithm that makes proof of work more difficult for ASICs. This is accomplished when a hashing algorithm requires more memory to complete. Since ASICs are about pure processing power, requiring more memory bottlenecks their processing ability. This makes small-time mining on CPUs competitive once again.
The current ASIC-driven Bitcoin blockchain uses a hashing algorithm known as SHA-256 for its proof of work. The founders of Bitcoin Gold proposed changing that algorithm to another known as Equihash. Alex Birykov and Dmitry Kovratovich developed Equihash as an ASIC-resistant algorithm, and it has already seen success powering other cryptocurrencies, the most famous of which is Zcash.
Ultimately, changing to Equihash would make Bitcoin mining more distributed, and that's really the only change that Bitcoin Gold proposes for the network. While mining centralization is an issue on the Bitcoin blockchain, within miners backlisting some users or giving preference to certain transactions, there's a limit to how much power these central miners can wield. It's not clear that mining centralization has had an overlying negative impact on Bitcoin. If it ever did, the Bitcoin core developers could implement Equihash themselves, essentially firing all the current ASIC miners on the Bitcoin blockchain. The prospect of losing the hundreds of thousands of dollars they invested in their mining hardware with an algorithm change is enough to keep most miners on the network honest.
So who receives Bitcoin Gold? Since Bitcoin Gold is a fork of the original Bitcoin blockchain, everyone who owned Bitcoin before the fork will own the same amount of Bitcoin Gold at a 1:1 ratio. So is Bitcoin Gold a competitor to Bitcoin?
Although Bitcoin Gold is a hard fork of the original Bitcoin blockchain, it's not really a competitor to Bitcoin. While other hard forks like Bitcoin Cash cannibalize some miners from the Bitcoin network to work on the new blockchain, Bitcoin Gold's anti anti-ASIC algorithms means virtually none of Bitcoin's current miners will want to switch to mining BTC. Instead, Bitcoin Gold will compete with other anti-ASIC cryptocurrencies like Ethereum for mining power. Mining on such networks comes in the form of smaller-scale CPU mining. The problem for Bitcoin Gold is those other anti-ASIC cryptocurrencies have a longer history and are more predictable for miners. It's not clear why a miner would want to switch to BTC unless the price per BTC surges.
The one advantage that Bitcoin Gold has is wide dispersal. Everyone on the Bitcoin network will receive Bitcoin Gold, so there is potential for widespread adoption. Whether Bitcoin users will hold, use, or immediately sell Bitcoin Gold remains to be seen.
Distribution, protection, and transparency. Besides the goal of the re-decentralizing Bitcoin, Bitcoin Gold's developers were also focused on issues relating to distribution, protection, and transparency. Hard forking Bitcoin's blockchain fairly and efficiently distributes a new digital asset immediately to people all over the world who have interest in cryptocurrencies. The Bitcoin Gold website states, "In the world of virtual currencies, threats from hackers and other malicious entities are constantly a concern. For that reason, Bitcoin Gold took additional safety and protective measures from the time of its launch in an effort to help secure its customers' accounts and coins."
These include replay protection and unique wallet addresses. The fact that Bitcoin Gold is a free open source software project that is built by volunteer developers and supported by a rapidly growing community of Bitcoin enthusiasts that stretches around the globe is also a draw for potential customers.
The future of Bitcoin Gold. According to the Bitcoin Gold website, the cryptocurrency maintains ambitious plans for expansion into the future. In the first quarter of 2018, for instance, the website says its goals including open source libraries integration with Bitcoin GS, Bitcoin G, and Copay, as well as academic and university collaboration and design and rebranding, including a refreshed website. In the second quarter of 2018, the digital currency aims to integrate a Lightning Network and decentralized mining through P2Pool. There is also a plan to integrate a debit card program and other payment systems integration.
By the end of 2018, the cryptocurrency aims to develop sidechains and cross-chain atomic swaps, as well as a number of meetups and developer conferences, university outreach, and more. Looking ahead to 2019, the cryptocurrency has its sights on private transactions and scholarship or research support.
Over the longer term, Bitcoin Gold will conduct research on smart contracts and blockchain democracy, as well as develop a decentralized fiat crypto brokerage network. Bitcoin Gold developers are conscious of the connections between the cryptocurrency, its parent Bitcoin, and the broader digital currency world. As such, they indicate that the core improvements we're working on are all of the great interest in the broader Bitcoin and crypto worlds, not merely for Bitcoin Gold. They said some of these and literally applicable improvements may include scalable ways to address hard forks, smart voting mechanisms, and decentralized decision-making of the development of the digital currency.
So guys, that is all for now, but for further details about Bitcoin Gold, use the links below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a good day and see you soon. Bye!